I got a I felt the Spirit as soon as I walked in the door as well. So I'm not copying him. We had the same feeling, so we got similar poems. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Yeah. So if y'all know this song, y'all can definitely sing it because it's a little hot. Satan, we gonna take your kingdom down. Satan, we gonna take your kingdom down. Take your kingdom all over this land. Come on, church folks. Satan, we gonna take your kingdom down. Sundays ain't seeming so Sunday no more. Church doors swing open, and I hear more squeaking and less shouting, more begging and less believing, more dying and less testifying, and I can't help but wonder what happened to us. The church used to be the pillar of the community, but that was back when him was laid uncovered, yet was still filled with his mercy and grace. A time when every church fan bore the face of MLK. ACs didn't matter because we could feel the fire burning way down in our souls. We didn't just go to church. We had church. Back when services wouldn't end without a good old-fashioned Baptist fit, somebody's mama or auntie slain in the spirit. It didn't matter if they just laid you down or covered you up in white sheets. The presence of the Lord was here, wherever we were. Be it the grandest of cathedrals or a little old shack way out in the woods. For wherever two or more are gathered, he is in the midst. This is what I miss. I'm thinking back now, and I don't remember the last time I saw a choir dressed in robes. We don't even hear babies crying in the church house no more. Just old folks praying that the Lord saves their family souls. We've become too good to lay our burdens down at the riverside. Place the need for the love of God with pride, and now we get high of our own words, spreading the lies of the enemy to the masses. Supposed to go to Sunday school, but it seems we've been missing classes. Preachers always talk about church folk being too cute to praise well. I need a Mississippi Mass kind of praise. But these days, people be more concerned with their outfits and their shout fits than their offerings. Now, instead of being spiritually fed, we're just starving, but the bread of heaven ain't good enough. We take ounces of weed to get lifted, yet end up feeling lower than we were before. When we used to take to God in prayer, now we take drugs and despair. On that lean instead of leaning on his everlasting arms. We stopped taking communion and started injecting ourselves with spirits. The power of Christ compels you, but not like that mojo do. Supposed to hold on to God and change your hands, but we're outside snuggled up next to liquor bottles and beer cans, and I just want to go back. Give me that old time religion. My soul longs for that old spirit of church, and my peace be still. I don't want my Jesus peace drenched in gold. I was just fine with that old rugged crossy. These knees ain't too good to deal. All I need is to touch the hem of his garment to heal me, reveal me. I'm on a journey to show you power as these words are spoken through me. I'm not talking about the Father of Tariq. I'm talking about my Heavenly Father as we speak. These words are holy. No need for ghosts in this series. You don't have to be a fan of stars to feel me. Poetry is the vessel through which God saw fit to use me. So if you could use anything, Lord, fill me with your poetry. For you are the living words. That's why I'm out here giving words of how you allow me to be a living testimony of your praise. That's why I stand here with my hands raised. And I vow with every breath that I take to use my voice to keep your spirit awake. I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm really from Mississippi. I'm a part of the troop in Alabama, but I'm a Mississippi born. I'm always born in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? I be over there, but I'm not from there. You know what I'm saying? I go through there. I had to come through there to come here. You know what I'm saying? But so for those of y'all that don't know me, my name is Ebony The Goddess. Like I said, I hail from the city of Mounts Point, Mississippi. I rep hard for my motherfucking city. Okay? I'm one of one, but that's okay. Every time I go somewhere, ain't nobody from where I'm from. That's fine. Okay? But at the end of the day, I'm a poet. I'm a single mother of 2 beautiful boys. And one thing about me, I go hard for my city, I go hard for my women, I go hard for my community. So if you don't hear no poem about one of those 3 things, of course, you know, that's a given. If you don't hear a poem about one of those things, then just know it ain't me, okay? Something wrong with me, I might have to wake me up. But I got a few more poems in here for me. I don't know how much singing y'all gonna get. I'm a little hot. You know, the spirit must be moving in here. But definitely, I wanted to let y'all know also I am a part of Step to the Mic. Okay, we're gonna do it again. You know, that was a test, you know. So I am a part of Step to the Mic. Poetry Troupe from Mobile, Alabama. I also am a part of the 2020 Podcast LLC of Mobile, Alabama. So if y'all looking for me, y'all can find me with those organizations or just Ebony The Goddess, THA, not THE, because I'm in Google. Find me. So that's how y'all know I've been doing work, okay? I ain't just talking, I really be out here in these streets. But my next poem, as Moses also was talking about his girls, I have 2 boys, and it just so happened I was going to do this poem. It was inspired by my boys, like he said, about his girls, but this poem was for Black men. As I wrote the poem, I began to realize there's so many misconceptions that we as the Black women have about the Black men, what he goes through, and the trauma that he's endured, how he carries that weight, how it looks when he carries that weight. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I share this poem with you guys. But Ebony Listens is the next album. This poem is going to be the centerpiece for the next album. And Altar Call was the first poem that is going to be on that album as well. So make sure y'all look for that. I'm going to use this chair this time so I can be a little less windy. But with this poem, definitely listen to the words. Black men, I love to hear the critiques from you guys because at the end of the day, Black women have misconception. I have so many poems about what I want to do, and this poem made me realize there's another side of everything that I've written about that I didn't. That way we can start to come together. Tell me about your day. Tell me how many times you had to suppress your emotions. How you have to bait your masculinity daily just to ensure that you make it home to me. Make sure that we be able to make ends meet, how you smile. So much through your frustrations that you have no smiles left for me. It's like your soul can't breathe. Forever dying, brought into this world and day to day, prepared to be taken out. Never knowing when Uncle Sam will pay Mama's debt for every whooping deferred. Building a ball of rage in the pit of your stomach, the same size as your daddy. Having to be twice the man of a nigga that wasn't even fit to be a father. No space vacant to unpack the trauma. Unafforded the opportunity to be sick and tired, all while serving the same food your mama forced you to finish at dinner time. I see you, Black men, battered and bruised from a mother's lack of support, lack of appreciation. Women who never really saw you, blinded by money, status, and security. The stereotypical attitude of what a real man is was created by women who don't desire a man to lead, supreme in their own toxic masculinity. But this poem is for every brother that works a job he hates, to answer his call of duty, only to find solace in video games, an alternate reality where he takes his rightful place as God. See, white collars, unlike nooses, weren't created with Black necks in mind. So we're changing them Black. More than the struggles engorged by systemic oppression, cutting the cord wrapped around the nape of Blackness kind, suffocating our respect for you, birthing a new way of seeing you, acknowledging the God that resides within you, the power your stride exudes, catches the eye of you, every woman you pass by, viewed as sex symbols, only to be reviewed in Black bags, wearing diamonds and gold, resembling the riches that were stolen, bronze skin beaming the light of the world from your ebony eyes. Black man, you are divine. The woolly locks they dread are merely follicles, radiating with spiritual antennas to higher consciousness. Naughty boy, we eat up your fresh cornrows. Much like God's son, you are the center of our solar system, the flame of fire shining bright on the world that views your illumination as expendable. And to think how you long to be a better man than your father. How you feel enslaved by our expectations of what a man has to be. Black man, you are allowed to cry. Black man, Ebony's listening. Speak.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't remember the exact theme that inspired that poem, but I know that it was a mentality that I had about their dad that I was projecting onto all black men. And then it changed for me when I realized I was supposed to teach how to man this world and how to defend themselves and how to protect themselves. You know, and when I realized that that was my responsibility, then I realized I hold the key to changing. These women will understand our importance in the life, in the eye of what these young black men see. You know what I'm saying? Our softness is our greatest asset. And if that's the truth, then what does that say about us with these babies? I should have did this one before. It don't matter. I'm gonna do this one, okay, man? Don't forget what I. But this poem is called Daddy Issues. I wrote this a long time ago, and it was something that I needed to get out. I feel like a lot of us grown women have gone through this at some point as a little girl, and it took a lot of reprogramming for me to understand what the purpose for that was. So this is from the unhealed version, transitioning to the healed. Looking at life, I looked for the acceptance of others, only feeling as important as the time my daddy gave me. Carrying $200 worth of your time, packaged just for me, and one person, patiently awaiting daddy's kisses and hugs to tell me I'm not my mother, that I'm actually worth the hassle of dealing with her smart-ass mouth. Replaced by chocolate-coated I love yous once a year. Nah, that shit was more like chocolate-covered medicine. I guess it was easier to go down that way, easier to bribe me that way, easier to hide me from the world than to bear the shame of your own indiscretions. Fighting for my right to love and to be loved. Realizing my tongue was even deadlier than hers. Allowing men to sprint in and out of my insecurities. Building me up only to fuck me to the ground. Making them feel more like men as I felt less than human. Submitting my being every night on my knees, feeling like used toilet paper when they leave, scrubbing the cum shots from my face like shit stains and dirty underwear, getting high on Facebook alerts, new men ready for their piece of the pie. My name was Bonquisha, and I was everything they wanted me to be, silencing my daddiest weapon to become their midnight fantasy, while imagining them as Prince Charming but getting nothing I prayed for. I was nasty, a freak, nympho, sex fiend, late night snack, letting them steal all the cookies from my cookie jar because they were hungry, and frankly, I loved watching niggas enjoy me. But I was a good girl, hanging on to their every word, obeying their every command, while those moments passing through my ears like the sweet lullabies I dreamt of daddy singing to me. Mounting these fuck niggas like the pony you never bought for me. Tucking me in with care only to leave in the dead of night just like I imagine you would. Spoon-feeding me the same lies you did for damn near 30 motherfucking years, and here I am again, still fighting issues of ebony hidden in my closet. And I think it's about time I finally canceled this subscription because I'm done finding monsters hidden in my closet. Your daddy's rich and your monsters looking so hush, little baby, don't you cry. every time I'm having a conversation with people, I'm speaking. Sometimes there's the 13-year-old version of me speaking. Sometimes there's the 24-year-old version of me speaking. And I've been through so many things in my life, my adult life. My childhood was pretty good, you know. But I've been through so many things in my adult life. But that mindset, thinking that my childhood was perfect, is what got me where I was. I do have abandonment issues from, you know, when I was a child, from my dad and things. And there are some times when I have conversations with people, I'm now acknowledging that it's not always the 34-year-old version of me speaking. Sometimes it is the 23 version that was abused, or, you know, that was, you know, going through domestic violence and different things. Sometimes it is the 5-year-old little girl. When he leaves, if we're arguing and he leaves, it doesn't feel like he's leaving me. It feels like Dad, he's leaving. And I had to heal those different versions of me. I'm still in the process of healing. Believe me, healing is not something that just happens one day. Oh, I'm fixed. It's not like medicine. It's a process. Sometimes it comes back up, and sometimes you have to go back through that process. So just keep in mind that even if there's somebody 50 that they have that. So I love to share that poem, and I love to share that story with people. All right. So I also told y'all I'm big on my community. I'm not just big on, you know, the women and me, whatever my healing. I'm also big on my community. One of the poems that I wanted to share is it's a poem I wrote on Clubhouse, but I love math. I studied finance in college, so it's got a lot of math terms in it. So I like to give people a gift. If people can count how many math terms that I'm using in the poem. Some of them are, you know, double entendre, so keep that in mind, y'all. I got the number in my head, so the closest person to that will actually get a gift from me from my table. Okay? So the title of the poem is Equality Ain't Equal. She already counted. Okay. I have a problem. My generation actually believes we're free. Thinking because times have changed that racism couldn't be the same and these two factors couldn't possibly be equal. How they've applied birth certificates and social security numbers along market. Food stamps and Medicaid. Why they offer our children a lifetime to attend school that won't even teach to maintain our own finances. Working the job to be able to afford the gifts God gave us freely. Taking away my mother's right to be signed over to a state that states that my state of mind is worth investing into. The coefficient of colors killed is a multiplier of fear perpetrating hate. Equality ain't equal. Multiplying the countless cases of my people being silenced, I stand tall on my words. Divided by the fact that the assimilation of my people makes me a whole American, I speak the absolute value of my truth. Mixed with the improper fraction of me that acknowledges my heritage, can't even trace the prime number of my origin. In a land that was made for you and me, I have been reduced to nothing, equivalent to non-existent. The derivative of our culture being deleted as seamless as the life of Maya Braxton, unable to prove this matrix has us, because now Generation X has found solace in sleeping, but I can't rest until my bloodline finds peace. I find nothing beautiful about this America, passing out stimulus checks when they couldn't afford a mule and 40 acres. The common denominator is, give me liberty or give me death. Using the words of our oppressor, hoping they'll finally stop oppressing us. I guess they can't hear us. Because we all know the loudest voice in the room wins the argument, and their whispers have been covering up our screams long before our screeches learned to sing. Every expression of how we really feel. So if you ask me, it's as if that dream died without a king, and I think it's about time to finally solve for X. Woo! Now, this is a easy number. She said it's an easy number. Are we counting? Was it 40? You can count the title. If you do, then I'll adjust. I did 40 because I was doing a lot, but I wasn't sure if I needed to buy
40 ain't right.
Yeah.
27.
So 50.
23.
Who said 46? Get it right on the head.
I didn't know. I was close because I was like,
So I'm I'm gonna give you an autographed copy of my book for getting it right on the head. I got you.
Is that 47 with the title or without the title?
47 was without the title.
So it's 49.
It would have been 49 with the title, but he hit it right on the head, so. Alright, so I got a question. Y'all want to hear something erotic?
Ask Dr. Monica.
Y'all do? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a choice. She said, "Oh, Jesus." Alright, y'all gonna judge me, Jesus, okay. Well, for the first piece that I'm going to perform this evening, I should have did my Maya Angelou impression for y'all. Oh, before I start the poem, I do just want to let y'all know, y'all can actually follow our troop in Mobile. If anybody is down that way, y'all can always stop through. We have shows every second Saturday of the month. Also, make sure y'all check out Moses West in Jacksonville because we doing some good things, okay? Really, he be everywhere, but he too humble to tell y'all that, but you know what I'm saying. So I think I'm gonna do this one first. And then leave y'all with the big shebang. This poem is actually in my book. Actually, the Daddy Issues poem was in my book. This one is in the book. I think it's just these two that's in the book. This poem is entitled OMG. And I hope y'all figure out why pretty quick. I don't just make love. I create gods. Use this yoni to unlock the key to your divinity, because I don't need a man. This doorway to heaven is where you go to find your resting place, so I want you to rest in pussy. It's peaceful here. So why don't you join the choir? Sing my praises as you prepare to indulge in my garden, enticed by the knowledge that my good gets evil sometimes. Have you eaten my forbidden fruit while I charm your snake? My moans be the tone that he responds to. He only communes with angels. Call me Lucy. Fur if you nasty. I'll take you to hell and leave your ass gasping. And apple won't be the only thing that cut off your ass supply. Wait. Can we pray? I think I need to confess because, Father, I've sinned. I've been a bad, bad girl, and I need you to spank me again. Sparing the rod doesn't spoil the goddess. I need you to comfort me. Then I want your staff to come for me. I crucify your seed, then in my third release, we rest from the fruits of our labor. And in the morning, you rise. With all power in my hand, I fall to my knees. Who knew giving head was equivalent to holy compensation? When praises go up, blessings are sure to come down. Grab my thunder thighs as I ride your cloud all the way to the ground. I'll open my floodgates for you. Let it rain on you, daddy. Open your sack and give your ass a smack. This pussy is your inheritance. Sundays were made for sinning, so come here and get on your fucking knees. Speaking hands as I lay hands upon your temple. Babbled as boxes I tower over you. And when I fall from grace again, I need you there to pick me up. You are the living bread that came down from heaven, so let's feast. Turn my water into wine, because you got power. Now let me show you how to use it. I christen your seeds in my holy of holies. Lick the drips from your face after you come up drenched in water from my sanctuary. I'm ready to take you to the water to be baptized in Goddess' name, because you are fucking filthy. All right, so how much time I got? Just one more? Is that what you said? Dose? Dose? Y'all gonna say that's French, ain't it? That's French for 3? Okay. So, I have this poem called Headshots. And I don't like to perform it because I recorded it for the album. And it's like really nasty. But I performed it more nasty on there than I do in here because it's a lot of y'all. And I'm not a voyeur, you know, so I get shy. I'm gonna do 12 play instead.
Do it.
I'm gonna do 12 play. Cause I don't wanna do this. Y'all gonna make me shy. Okay. Men always look at me like this sweet little innocent girl that somehow has 2 kids but never had sex before. And that's exactly what I want you to think. But when I like you, nah, baby, I mean, when I really like you, I get nasty. Niggas ain't the only ones that just sucking out souls. Fuck spitting, my slurp game is lethal. I let Bonquisha take control, and then I mentioned I got a fetish for seasoning. I like broad shoulders, a gut, and even bigger hands. The kind that don't mind getting drenched, soaking wet and still eating the pussy like turkey necks. And I'll feed you real good too, baby. Just like grandma used to. Then get down on all fours and crawl to you. Do a little dance before I unzip your pants. And for dessert, you have the meat a la mode. I'm serving up this cream pie. I hope you brought your bill because I know you stay hungry, baby. Tonight, you're about to feast on this full course meal. Watching it drip down your beard, and I ask if I can have some. Slide that dick in real slow. Show my pussy just how deep you plan to go. Then tease me. Give me a third of the dick just to keep me fiending. Then I'ma climb on top, hover over the tip, and dance for you a little bit. Let you feel my heat waves before my pussy gobble the dick. I hope you're not allergic to cream, cause tonight you taking all of this shit. Grab my ass while I keep that monster tame, bouncing up and down on that pogo stick, have you screaming my name. Making me bust ain't no thing, I'm trying to fuck you insane. Fuck me until my eyes leak. Fuck me until my knees get weak. Shit, we don't even need a safe word. And you can wake my ass up when I fall asleep. But don't stop when you feel my pussy cream. Just keep pounding that shit like a vending machine. I give you all of my money. Leave your ass covered in honey. Just remember, daddy, you fucking with a good girl. All right, I'm gonna give y'all one more and I'm gonna sit down. Did y'all see me over there trying to hurry up and eat my wings before I came over here? Them shits was hot as fuck. He burned his motherfucking tongue. That was me over there with the wings. Y'all laughing, I'm serious. I feel the burn work. So the last poem, this is 12 play. That last one I treat y'all, that was actually a good girl because I really didn't want to do headshots. But that's okay. That's on my first album if y'all want to hear that. But 12 play is it's a nice little poem, I think. So I'm gonna do that one and I'm gonna sit down. Your body's calling, and I'm sure to answer every ring. Summer bunnies are ready to come out now. Foreplay turns 12 as we prepare to bump and grind like it's 1993. Daddy, I want to forget how to breathe, so you can give me CPR, then revive this pussy. Give her mouth to mouth, this is an emergency. Got me begging for my daily shot of vitamin C and E. It seems like you're ready. You started with Sadie or Kelly. Bundling cakes while you bobbing for boobies. I know how much you love coochie on your stick, but I need you to take care of me first. You won't get cotton mouth from this candy. If you want me to lick it like a lollipop, you better not stop until my clitoris throbs. Rest your head on my foot. Just so you'll be comfortable as you come up to see my titties jiggling while my body's quivering, and I know you like the view just as much as your dick do. Here you say I like the crotch on you, and my reply, baby, my mama made it just for you. Just lay back and let the goddess take care of you now. I won't just lick. I give you eye rolling, jaw dropping, mouth watering head. Have you jerking after I tap the tip when you come for me? Baby, I play dirty. And I like the way you bathe. I The way you shake with excitement as I firmly hold your manhood in my hand. This is not a drill sergeant. At ease, private. While I salute your Johnson with my tongue, I'm so demanding. I need that dick on command. When I say stand at attention, you better be shouting, ma'am, yes ma'am, text me, baby. Look me in my eyes while you cradle my crown with your hands around my neck. We about to break another bed, but we don't give a fuck. It could be the bed, the couch, the living room floor. Take me down through there. Whatever I say when you deep in these guts, I ain't liable. That dick made me liable, and I'm about ready to liable down as I ride you all the way to the so you don't stop. Daddy, I want you to come to me. Give me this motherfucking dick. I want to hear you say, who the fuck you talking to? Back to the hook benches, you flip my ass over, pin my head down track. Got me feeling for more. I want you to fuck me into T2. All right, it's my turn, you guys. Again, my name is Ebony The Goddess, EBONYTHAGOWBESS. I help from my point, Mississippi. Make sure y'all Google me. Look on my albums and also follow me on all social media. I have some product. I have books for $20, albums for $10, and 2 tumblers left for $30. I got your book. All right, thank y'all. Have a good night.